Hello and welcome to Runescape and the release of the new skill Invention. So this is a new high level skill, so you will need level 80 smithing, 80 crafting and 80 divination to begin the skill. If you hover over it, you'll see that level 1, it says next level is 830. Normally a level 1 skill has 83 XP to gain level. So in Invention, the XP graph is slightly different, and the XP rate throughout the skill will probably be around the same all the way through, which is why it's higher XP to gain a level at the start, but it will sort of level out across the whole skill rather than being such a high exponential curve. So to start the skill, head over to the Falador Lodestone and head northeast until you get to the Invention Guild, which is built into the cliff. So there's a bunch of there's tons of new items in the game. You get augments and things like that which you can attach to armor and weapons to level them up, as well as inventions to help you with skilling and other stuff. There will be more stuff added to the game, as most sort of massive updates seem to be these days. They're in multiple parts, so this is just part 1 basically of Invention. But as well as all the other items, you go and get a bunch of aspects, and these are not stored in your bank, thankfully, because there are tons of them. Instead you'll have a new sort of option, a new sort of interface thing where you'll be able to see all your resources. So once we're in the Invention Guild, we have a bank chest, which is quite nice, as we need to disassemble things to go and get aspects. And we are to speak to Doc, the dwarf, and we are needing some divine energy. Okay. Discover new inventions at the inventor's workbench. So we can make a charge pack which requires 10 inspiration. So we need to go and get the inspiration. Inspiration is the greatest spark it needs to gain you. So this is basically like a tutorial-y thing. So I'm just going to go through this. If you've already done this, feel free to skip ahead. When you train most skills, you'll get inspiration. So you can take things apart to figure out how they work. Take his tools and his pension pouch. So they now get added to the tool belt, which is a bit weird, but okay. So I need to grab some parts. Okay, we get some random armor, and we in the magic skill. Skilling sort of thing, as well as enchant crossbow, there's analyze, which lets you see what's in there, and there's also disassemble, which breaks the things down. Or you can drag your item into the light bulb down there, and by analysing it, so we'll analyse some other things later, so we'll be able to see what aspects we have a chance of getting. It's not a lot of this will be RNG, and also this skill is going to be a massive money sink, money and item sink, because you're destroying items, and obviously you've got to then buy more items if you don't get the right things that you want from that item, like the right aspects. So if we drag that into there, we disassemble it and get 30 XP, which is kind of rubbish. You're not meant to be training it through disassembling tons of stuff, but we didn't get any inspiration apparently. So now we get the timber, and we got disassemble to and suddenly I get inspiration. How convenient. So I discovered some new some blueprints, but I didn't discover them, I already had them. So we have 5 models for the prototype. So this is what powers your augments. It will be a combined amount of energy, all your augments, when you look at it, so you'll see how much energy they have. So you'll need to go and recharge this, I imagine, by divination energy. Also, you can level up individual items. So once you've augmented them, they will then start leveling up. Some of the perks might not be that great, but if you find a decent one, try and level up as much as you can, and it will increase the effectiveness of this. So if we select 5 modules, let's click things, that. Okay, prototype, what does this give us? It exploded. So now there's a syringy thing which we don't have. Try this now. Right, on the right track. Arrange the modules to optimize the... Okay, let's have an idea, and let's dig into this thing. I don't know what it is. Dig into this thing, and then turn that handle. And inspiration required, optimization good. Fine. You've earned 200 XP and discovered a charge back. So I can now manufacture this somewhere. Now I can manufacture this device. Yes. Now I click on it. Now it comes up. So I need 100 simple parts and 100 cover parts, and I currently have 150 of each. So let's manufacture it, and then we'll add it to our tool belt. Add to tool belt, right. And I'm now Invention level 2 because I gained some large amount of XP. Okay. Right, so let's have... Once this tutorial is over, we'll go and have a look at the rewards and the level reward things. So, look at this, and then we get an augmenter. Prototype, exploded, fine. Right, finally. Analyzing, satisfactory. Good. So let's see if we can get a better optimization. So that requires 14, 18, so let's go back with that. 10, optimization, perfect. So 10 seems to be the perfect thingy. And I currently have 27 inspiration, 250 XP, so it's still not that much. And then click out of this, and then we can go make it, I assume. Needs to be imbued with divine energy. Come on, give me it. Thank you. 2000 pale energy. Right. Oh, and now I've got to disassemble more parts. Come on. This is quite a tedious thing. So we're assembling an orb, a bow, and a sword. Okay, that's that done. That goes away. Can we make this thing? Yes, we can. We have our energy and we have our parts. So let's manufacture this. We now have an augmenter. So now he's going to give us a weapon, which are going to be flowers. Okay. So we augment the flowers. An augmented version. Yep. And now we can see if we right click and check. So as we see here, we have our drain rate, which is what we needed the charge thing for. We have the level, so this will go up and it will get its own individual XP. And I'm not sure why there's a charge drain if we have... Oh, it's because it's not equipped, so it's not actually going to run down. So yeah. And you can add gizmos, which are the augments, sort of the boosty thingies with strange effects, onto your weapon. So this can have 2 of them. And there we go, level 3. And still tutorial. So maybe it's going to get us all the way to level 5. So now it wants us to make a gizmo. So blah 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 blah. prototype, explode, explode. Okay, fine. Click, 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 click. That's terrible. That's better. That's worse. That's the same. That's better. That's the same. That's better. That's even better. I'll stick with 12. Okay, we've made our gizmo. Exit that, then it will tell us to take more junk. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he just wants us to go straight into making it. Cool. And now we have a gizmo. And then we need to add materials. So these are things that we got from dismantling the random junk they gave us. So we have some uncommon materials and some common materials. There are 2 more tiers, I think, rare and then very rare. And each thing you dismantle will have a chance to go and give a certain type of these. There are loads of these. So this is going to be a really high sort of wiki kind of skill. So if we stick in our hammer, so that will give a chance of fatiguing and committed, which means always scold or gain 2 less adrenaline per rank from all attacks. I don't actually want that. No thank you. What does this give? This has a chance to inaccurate, energizing and dragon slayer, so 2% additional damage to dragons. And this is deal no damage but generate additional adrenaline. That's not so great, but I'd quite like the dragon slayer. Oh, and if I had more, we have a chance to get invigorating. Invigorating 1 to 2, but also inaccurate 1 to 4. If we had some simple parts, that seems to do nothing. If I add a hammer, increases energizing and also talking. So let's try this. So that's what gave us 2,300 XP. So this is the main way to get XP in Invention, by combining things. And the more XP will probably be the higher, rarer aspects. So we've used 3 enhancing components and 10 base parts. And we gained that much. And we got energizing 1, which kind of sucks. But we don't have any more Gizmo shells, so we can't do anything else. So now we have to use this energizing 1 on the augmented flowers, and that's got us to level 6. So that's kind of useless. I'm going to take up space in my bank, so I'll probably destroy that when I can. And that is the tutorial completed. Awesome. So let's have a look at the... Yep, that is all of the things that I've now unlocked. Divine charge, and I can now research augmented itemum. Item, not itemum. Wait. And then we will go on everything. And there's a lot of question marks. And it goes all the way up to level 120. But it's not really 120 like it would be if you got a normal skill to level 120. Well, virtual level 120, because it's going to be a similar rate of XP all the way along, and it's going to be pretty sort of slow to gain levels earlier on, but it's not going to be that much slower later on either. I seem to remember, if you look at one of the live stream videos that Runescape posted out, they did go and show quite a few of these. So there are at level 20, I think it was, or 25 perhaps. Nope, there aren't either of those things, but there is like augment level 10 or level 20 and that sort of stuff. So maybe it's level 16, it will be level 10 and that sort of thing. And then there's a whole bunch of things. Later on there are specializations, which I'll quickly show again. So it'll be on milestones, I imagine. Nope, no it's not. Everything. So requires goblin tech tree or requires dwarven tech tree. So one will be in where Zanet comes from, where those cave goblins are. That will be where the goblin tech tree is, and I imagine this place here is where the dwarven tech tree will be. You can change at later levels and have both, but to begin with you can only pick one. So yeah, maybe figure out what is later on, and that'll be quite helpful. But I'm going to go with Dwarven. You'll be able to get both later on anyway. So we have got 3 dock spare parts. Let's just dismantle those. And we've got some dexterous and strong components. And can we get rid of this? Are you sure you wanted this assemble this available item? It's currently level 1. You can level this item further before more benefits when disassembled. Okay, so you can level it up before disassembling to get more stuff out of it. But I don't really want to level this up. It is pretty awful. So let's disassemble it anyway. And that gave us 0.3 XP. Okay, so now to have a look at my bank, and we will grab a selection of items and have a look at them. I'm going to try getting these lucky dragon claws, because what is the point of having lucky items? I'm never going to use these. Let's also grab a rocktail, try and give it a nice selection of items. Maybe some teleport tabs, I don't know, some runes, maybe law runes for some other reason. I won't get rid of all my nice armor, because maybe I'll try and augment them. See if we can do some potions. Let's do that rune helmet and that rune kite shield. Well, I don't know why I have these black knight stuff. I should probably get rid of those. And that. Pulse cores. That was strange. Maybe I'll get rid of a bunch of these ceremonial swords actually, because I don't have any other use for them. Actually no, let's just keep on looking for stuff. No, probably can't dismantle ceremonial dust. Wait, harmonic dust, what am I talking about? Ceremonial sword, harmonic dust. Yeah. We have anything else sort of interesting? Maybe you can just assemble a Calquat sapling that I've got of Treasure Hunter. I don't need a rune hatchet. Actually, maybe I do for clue scrolls. Never mind. Maybe some dragon trinkets because I don't like them, and maybe they'll give some dragon item bonuses. Let's scroll down. What else do I have in my bank? Let's try Dreadnip. We will try some bolts. We will try some torsion springs, maybe some toadstools. Not gonna try it. Let's check my Santa hat. I'm gonna go and check it. I'm not going to destroy that. No, that would be dumb. Let's try a crystal flask, a spirit seed, a blue charm, let's try the shark fist, bronze defender looks weird, and I'll try a water battle staff. Okay, we've got a nice selection of stuff. So if we go and check, will it work? This item cannot be disassembled, damn it. So junk chance 0%. It can have organic parts, crafted parts, living components, healthy components, and enhancing components. And it sort of says the rarity of them. Teleport to house, junk chance 98%. Oh, simple parts often, and variable components. So that doesn't look like it's too great to disassemble that thing. Water rune, 94%. You need to do 50 of them, which is quite a lot, I think. Magic parts often, so yeah, I think that's quite a good thing to go for if you want some magic parts. Powerful components, crafted parts. So the main thing is that you will be wanting to go on the wiki, because there are so many combinations. Find a effect that you want, find what augments you need to have a chance of making that, and then buy the things and disassemble those particular things. So it could be, it's very much going to be a wiki skill, and it will take a little bit of time for everyone to figure out these, because there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of possibilities. So yeah, we can do an extreme magic, that's nice. So I'll do a couple of these things. Rune helm, plated parts, so defensive things, protective components, but junk chance 45%. I imagine if I did, let's have a look at the Santa hat. You could not bring yourself to destroy this rare item. I agree. Okay, so that's got this. The shield has the same as the full helm, so I imagine that's probably the same with most of the rune armor. Spirit seed, not much of junk chance. Living components rarely. We've seen that we can get living components more commonly from a rocktail, I think it was. Living components from a rocktail. No, it seems to still just be a rare thing. Clean torstal. Living components rarely again. So a lot of these are the same because I've got living things. Let's try a royal torsion spring. 98% junk chance, that's not great. And simple parts and variable components, yeah, that's not a great item. How about a dreadnip? You're a monster, I can't just... Well, I guess it's dead, but yeah, okay. Dragon trinkets, nope, can't do a treasure hunter item. Dragon bane bolts, I've got to do 50 of them. Stunning components, that's quite cool. Spiked parts, head parts, base parts. We can do a crystal flask. Clear parts, delicate parts, smooth parts. Interesting. Can I do the shark fist? Oh, I can do the shark fist. For some reason. Blade parts. Swift components. Ward battle staff. Magics. Stave parts. Imbued components. Powerful components. Cool. Can I do this calculator sapling? I can. Nice. I'll probably get rid of all those then. So I think on their release, most people will be... Oh, I can't get rid of my ceremonial swords. Damn it. Okay, so what about my ring of kinship? No. Okay. So let's get rid of some things. Let's get rid of that rocktail. Let's get rid of the shield. Let's get rid of the calcot sapling. So if I click this, this will tell me what things I have in my pouch. So I'm going to get rid of a bunch of things. I couldn't get rid of most of those. I could get rid of the spirit sapling. Did I look at the... Yes, I can get rid of charms. So if you have 99 summoning, this might be a thing. Spiritual parts. I don't know if I got anything from that. Get rid of the shark fist. Get rid of this flask. Get rid of this extreme potion. Extreme magic. I've got loads of them. Oh, it did both of them. That wasn't quite what I wanted. What else was there? So there's this. Variable components. I guess I'll get rid of them. Yeah, we'll try getting rid of these tourstores as well. And then we'll have a look at what we've got. So it won't be much. I probably can't make anything with it, to be honest. But we shall see. So, if we open this up, we have one lot of other materials, which is junk. There may be a use for this somehow, but not now. So that's not great. So I've only got uncommon materials and common materials, and I don't even have that many uncommon materials. So there's going to be a lot of time dismantling lots of stuff, which is going to cost a lot of money. But anyway, so that's basically the skill. So if I manufacture, I come here to manufacture, and I need incandescent energy, base parts, and enhancing components to make an augment to maybe stick onto something else. But yeah, so this is going to be an expensive skill, and there's going to be a lot of dismantling stuff. If you don't want to waste tons of money, I would recommend that you wait on this skill a bit until there is a list of items that you can get, a list of perks that's available, and then use a wiki to basically choose what you want to go and do. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.